Hey guys, it's Dana from Tabitha's Treasures, and I have been tagged in the 10 non-yarny things about myself from Little Tree's Treasures, Little Miss Theresa. So I thought I'd jump on here real quick and just do that. The first thing I have here, I'm reading because I wrote it all down. First thing I have on here is that I have a certification in both phlebotomy and as a nurse's aide. Phlebotomy was most recent. I was a nurse's aide in my 20s, and I did that for several years. The second thing is the farthest road trip that I've ever taken from my home here in Texas was to Akron, Ohio, with my first husband in a little red Geo Metro. Tiniest little car ever. But we went that far in that little Geo Metro, and wow. It was fun. Third thing is my first husband and I lived in a motel room for 2 years. And we traveled the southern states for 2 years. Just living on the open road, just traveling. So that was a lot of fun. Fourth is I crave Chinese food, and I die if I don't get it at least once a month. I love sushi, shrimp, and crab salad is my ultimate favorite. Next is my favorite subject in high school in general was English literature, because I can write a great story. I did really good in English. I had done really good in English. I'm not so great anymore. Sixth is I have broken every single toe on both of my feet. Every single toe. At least once. The next thing is Joe, my current husband, and I lived together for 6 years before we got married. And we got married April 4th, 2015. So we are going on 4 years married this year. Number 8 is I was married first. My first husband and I were married for 10 years. And I call the time of his death. Yeah. He was on hospice at home, and I was the only one there, aside from his daughter was there, but I am the one that reached out to look for a pulse, and yeah, so I call the time of his death. Next is I have one sister and one brother on my mom's side. And I have 5 sisters and 2 brothers on my dad's side. And all of them are half siblings. I don't have any full-blooded siblings. Number 10 is my dad has a twin sister. And I am named after my Aunt Sue, Dana Sue. And just for funsies, I thought I would put one more thing in there, that in 2011, I had the gastric bypass. I had the gastric bypass in 2011. I lost 140 pounds. Previously to that, I was diabetic. I had sleep apnea. I had AFib. I had heart palpitations and just several comorbidities. And I have none of those things now. But I have other things now. Like I've been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease called myasthenia gravis, and I also have fibromyalgia, and I also suffer from lymphedema, which everybody pretty much already knows that. So, yeah, that's my 10 non-yarny things about myself that I can think of that were just off the top of my head, really. Yeah. So, but I should say that when my first husband and I traveled the southern states for those 2 years, there were several places that we went. We went and saw Graceland in Nashville. We went to Arkansas, and my favorite place out of all the places that we visited was Pettit Jean Mountain in Arkansas. That was one of my all-time favorites. It was just absolutely gorgeous when we went up there. And he had an aunt. Well, he's got several aunts that live in Florida, so we went to Florida for a while. And he actually caught a red fish that was as long as his legs. He was holding it up to his... My first husband was 6'3", and he was holding that fish at his waist. For, you know how they hold him with from the mouth, I guess. He was holding it up at his waist, and the tail was like literally dragging behind him. So that was a huge fish. Like, that is the biggest fish I've ever seen, ever. But yeah, we had a good time traveling, and it was a lot of fun. He was a wanderlust, and he always wanted to be doing something, and spontaneously, just very adventurous. My sweet Joe, on the other hand, he's a homebody. He's got roots here, and he doesn't even like to travel too far from the south side. So, I do suppose that's probably partly because he was in the military, and he's a disabled Army veteran. He was in Desert Storm, and he had to be away from home for so long that he just has no desire to be that far away from home ever again. So, those are some things about me. And for tags, I've already heard several people that I had in mind that were already tagged. So, I'm going to call out Gypsy Rose, Dolly at Moonfire Crafted, Becky at Funny Farm Crochet. I don't know if she watches my podcast or not, but if she does, Becky. Randy at Random Randy's Rambling, if you don't mind, ma'am. Desiree at Dizzy Stitches. Jane at Scraptastic Yarn. Lottie, my mentor Lottie, at Enjoying the Journey. And Jeanette at DIY Creation 7. I don't know if she watches my podcast either, but in case if she does. Also Katrina at Katrina's Creations. And I can't believe I actually kept this right under 10 minutes. So that's pretty good. So I won't be talking your ears off. And I should be coming out with another video here pretty soon about things that I've been up to, my whips, and I have finished several things, but I don't think you're going to be able to see them because they have already been packaged up and they're ready to be mailed off. And if you hadn't heard, Sylvia won a package in the giveaway that Loretta and Blaine had done at Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. So she won one of those packages. Yay! Congratulations, girlfriend. Let's see, what else can I update you on while I'm here? Still got my giveaway going on, so if you have not entered that giveaway yet, go over to the video, several videos back, and enter the giveaway, because that one is going to be spectacular. I actually put in a couple of orders that I'm waiting for right now, so it will be brand new, gorgeous, yarny stuff in this package. And Sylvia's put in a few little things to go with it, and yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And I have a bonus for that giveaway as well that just actually came to mind yesterday. I will be donating or giving away a free pattern that is Cade's bow tie baby blanket, and it was created by Blaine of Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. I really want to gift someone this pattern, not only to support Blaine, but just because it's such a lovely pattern, and I think it's, like she said, it's a very versatile pattern. It doesn't have to be made into a baby blanket. It can, you can use this stitch for pretty much anything. So I would like to gift that as a bonus to a second winner. So I will be drawing for 2 people. One will get a shipment from me, a package, and the other one will get a free pattern. But it has to be the Cade's bow tie baby blanket. And yeah, so I guess I will see ya later, now that I'm at 12 minutes and went over my 10. So talk to you soon. Bye.